like the last Dirty Bird I went to broke my mind. This one like started putting some pieces together.
Good.
Where I'm like, oh, dude, like it is the people around me. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really, really fucking is.
Yeah, definitely. That's very important. I think. I've learned that now because I don't have very many people around me because I don't fuck with very many people anymore.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think they just I don't like the uninspired, bro. Like anybody who's just stagnant and just uninspired and just like content with what they're doing and just, it's like you don't want to do anything. You don't have like an aspiration.
Yeah.
I get it. Some people just want to have a job and a family and that's it. That's their goal. But other people, I'm just like, bro, you don't got anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to get behind the mic and talk about
people
it or
who
shit
are,
like that.
I am jealous of the people who are okay being okay. You know, because it seems so simple.
True.
But like at some point in my life, something clicked where just like, I feel like I could do something. Like it doesn't have to be big, but it has to be big to me. Yeah. You know.
And nowadays, I mean, like, there's so many just like little worlds within like our big world that you can become massive in your world, and that's enough. It's like I don't need to be globally known.
Dude, no, this trip like really like it really f***ed me up in like a dope way where I'm like, dude, community. Like the festival in itself is just like so tight.
Who was like the main people? Oh, Skrillex said, right?
Skrillex.
Yeah.
James Blake was there.
Cool.
Labyrinth. Dude, there's this DJ called Scream and ISO. Dude, oh my god, dude, it was bass music.
First
time. You know, I love bass music. I love shit that
you always say that, dude.
I know, and like, dude, like, I promise you, when you see this set, dude, you know how I say I'm a festival DJ,
yeah,
This was my festival set that I finally was able to do,
yeah,
and like, dude, I literally cried in my set because I was like, fuck, I finally get to do what I do, and it's making people dance.
Yeah,
like it's like the thing that I thought in my head is actually working.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dude, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was, I don't know, man. Like this past week, luckily there's been like, I don't know, like I've been keeping my dopamine high when like my come down should be it should be hitting me. Don't get me wrong. I'll listen to a song and I'll cry. I'm about to cry right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like it's been so sick to like finally be seen a little bit.
Yeah.
As like the person who you think you are.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the George.Daniel podcast. I am your host, George.Daniel. I guess shout out to Liquid Death. You guys know what the dude, I'm about to cry, dude. Nah, dude, this past week has been sick, and like I saw this little clip from Mac.
I want to be able to not be this guy, not be the drug guy, not be the love guy, not be the depressed guy, the hip hop bars guy, the happy guy, but just to be like, try and capture what it is to be a human being, which is all of those things.
And like literally, like, yeah, dude, this past month has been so sick. For the most part, I just like finally was able to like be me and was able to capture it. So I don't have to talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
I think it sounds so cocky when you're like, I am this thing, and like all you're saying is your words and nothing to prove from it. And like I finally got it like to capture that moment. I could do all the whatever, the Latin house, the bass house, the this, and then I got my hour, and like even to bring my like Christian Jelly, like to bring him on and then like us do a back to back for 4 songs, but it was Jersey House, like what we DJ'd in 2016 in this man cave, you know, playing 140, 145. Dude, I played bass music, dude. It was crazy. Like I honestly blacked out and I couldn't even tell you half the songs that I played. For real, for real.
Dang.
I downloaded those songs like the night before. It was just so sick. It was just, yeah, it was like, I literally for Born Sick and Velix's set, I was gone for half of it because I was crying out front. Like, dude,
it's
I had
all coming together.
like, I just had so much adrenaline and like, dude, I really want this. Like, whatever this is, I don't even know what it is really that I want. But I know I'm on the right path.
It's stuff production and like,
You know?
I don't know. It seems dope though.
Yeah, and it was just like,
excited to see it.
it was just crazy. It was just crazy. And like, dude, for real, like, I went to LIB, I did all this stuff, and like, coming back from LIB, like, shout out to all the homies who went. Like, they really, like, in their own way, kind of told me, like, what's up. Oh, fuck, dude.
It's all right.
But, yeah, dude, like, it was tight. It was tight. Yeah, shout out to everyone who was there. But, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be one of those. But like for real, like speaking of LIB, like that weekend, like from start to finish, like really like taught me a lot about myself, which is really like I didn't have that in festivals. I was just going to experience, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, this one, like I fell in love with every genre of music. And I realized, like, I can't just mix one genre. That's not who I am. Like, and then seeing Skrillex was one of the twice. Oh, dude. Oh my God.
Twice?
Dude, we saw his full set. He had a full secret set at Stax on Saturday night at like 2 from 2 to 3.
That's sick, dude.
Dude, if it wasn't for one of our guys like needing to go pee at that bathroom as we're walking by, up.
No way. So you guys just stumbled upon it?
I didn't go to the bathroom. Everyone was in the bathroom. All of us thinking the same thing. Whoever the is playing just played 3 Skrillex songs. What the who does this person think they are? You know, like literally, like, you know, they come out and they're like, this guy, blah blah blah. We walk over and we're like, that's Skrillex, you know?
So
and then next, dude, it was insane. Like, dude, and I was having too much fun, to the point where like me and our boy German, we went in. I'm maybe too small to even. I wasn't even paying attention to the DJ. I'm too small. I always see back of heads. You know what I mean? So like,
Same
I don't even
here,
look
dog.
at the stage. I just like look around at everyone and like try to have like a good time.
Just groove.
Yeah, and just like groove. And yeah, dude, I don't know. It like we went all the way up and I didn't even realize it was Skrillex.
That's so
And then I
crazy.
went back and then everyone was like, "This is Skrillex." And we're like, "Oh." Like, dude.
Wait, that was the day before you were supposed to see him?
Yeah,
So
his
you guys-
plane landed early. It was supposed to be. I
Damn.
think it was supposed to be originally Mammoth was supposed to be on that one. And yeah, like I don't even care, honestly.
That's
But and
crazy.
then the next night, Skrillex headlined, right? Okay, Skrillex was so. He played an hour and a half long set. He was originally supposed to be scheduled for 2, but he also played a full hours the other night. So, and dude, he just did what I've always wanted to do. Like, he was a festival DJ. Played like every rhythm, bass to Moombatone, like not Moombatone, but like baile. And then to like sprinkled a little bit of like kind of Jersey in it, and like just obviously Skrillex bass house type shit.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was just crazy. I like all the homies were at the rail. They were at the rail for Skrillex. Like, we were there. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not a rail person. Like, I like to dance. I like to dance. Like, I need to move my body.
Oh,
so
they were at the rail, like damn.
rail. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like maybe like 2 rows of people behind them.
Oh, okay.
But it was just like there was so much room back there. You know, like I was just dancing and like I doing this is not fun. Like, dude, this is not fun for you.
I just feel like you're just gonna get squished after a while. But
Well, not, dude. Oh,
Well,
shout out
yeah,
everyone
but
at
there's-
LIB. Like, everyone is just so nice,
that's good. Hell
dude. Like, for the most part, like, even if like you'll hear every once in a while, like, excuse me, you know, like as someone didn't say excuse me, and they're like the other person's saying it.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, oh fuck, sorry. But it's like you realize like, oh, they're just like kind of fucked up a little bit, and they're just like hoping for the best, just like, you know, nobody look at me, nobody look at me, you know. It was just like, yeah, dude, everyone's so fucking nice and kind.
Nice, good.
Yeah, dude, it was one of those festivals. It was so sick. Like again, Scream was fucking crazy. Again, we were at the rail. Like somehow, like, okay, it took me 3 nights, which is the entire festival, to realize where I was. Like, dude, at one point, like we were watching like Of the Trees, and they were like, dude, can you imagine? We were at the rail this time, like this time last night, and I was like, this is the stage? Like, I'm like, it looks so much bigger now. Like, holy shit. Like, dude, because we just kind of like scurried into it, and immediately was just at the rails, it seems so small. Dude, the fucking speaker was so loud. I can see the waves of the sound coming out. I have synesthesia, and that, like, if I didn't close my eyes for real, like, I would have had a seizure.
It was just overstimulation.
Dude, crazy.
That's crazy.
So much fun. But it was just like, dude, like, they were like, are you okay? And I'm like, I just don't want to open my eyes right
I just
now.
gotta be in here right now.
Like, dude, like, it's just crazy. Because, like, he was playing a fucking crazy dubs. Dude, it was just insane. Like, I know I'm a wook. Like, I'm a wook. Like, dude, I love that shit. Like, I love when the bass just fucking rattles. Like, dude, I'm... Like, this is the type of shit that I'm gonna start playing. It's like, I'm not fucking around anymore. Like, I'm just like so over house. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna mix it in. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. That's like who I am. Is a little bit of everything, and like, yeah, like I'm just so tired of like playing other people's sets. Essentially.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. We play house, but like, fucking, what's your style?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this weekend again, like, really, really brought me into like what
the next step is.
Of, like, I'm not a DJ. I'm an artist. Like, for real. Like, as corny as that sounds, but like, I'm not just a DJ. I don't make music because I'm almost like scared to see how that's gonna transpire. But I know that I want this shit. Like, I love making people dance. Like, the energy that I get from the crowd is just crazy. It's like the best drug you'll ever take. Like, for real. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's the same way that, like, when you crack a funny joke at work or whatever, and you, like, feel like that guy for that second.
Yeah.
Just imagine that for an hour.
That's crazy. I don't know if I can imagine that.
Like, it's crazy. I mean, but it's also, like, so much work.
No, I get it. Because, like, I've been a part of bands and all that stuff. But it's different when you're the one guy up there just going for an hour. And it's like,
and, like, yeah,
it's
like,
scary.
Dude, like, the show on the 31st, Rebel+Rave+Repeat, dude, that shit was so sick. Shout out everyone who helped me out. Shout out Francis. Shout out everyone who let me borrow the GoPros and everything. Like, yeah, dude, no, that night was fucking insane. Dude, I was planning it for like maybe 3 months in my head beforehand, and then like once I got a real date, I was just like, all right, it's go time. Yeah. Like, first I had that shitty flyer that was just like boring and whatever the fuck, but then I made individual flyers.
Those are dope. I saw them.
You know what I mean? Like, I just like made it that much more like, oh, okay, like I wanted to make it feel like a showcasing for people.
You put in the effort, people see it, and then they're like, I'm gonna show up for that. So it all translates.
And yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I was trying to make it like boiler room type, you know.
Yeah. Did you set up the way you wanted to with the?
Dude, we had a GoPro literally like right here facing the decks, and I'm small.
Are you center of the crowd though, like how you wanted?
What do you?
Because you say you wanted
it's not like a complete 360.
But there were a little bit behind you.
It was the DJs and like the girlfriends and like
yeah.
So like there were still people back there. You know what I mean?
It just wasn't like everybody.
It wasn't. We were dead center. You know, that would be sick. I'm not like fucking.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna do that at this one.
We
or
were
you were
going to, but like,
it.
dude, like, I mean, just
no, it's all good, man.
Optically, in that room, it didn't make sense.
Exactly. So yeah, just wait for the right room.
That's sick, though. It was still sick because originally we were gonna have the 360 camera right here, but we only had one battery, so we were like, how do we want to do this? We're gonna have to swap out, turn off one, turn on the other one, set it up, blah blah blah.
Oh, so if you put it right there, you're kind of like right in the middle of everything,
right? Yeah. You know what I mean? So like you're not gonna do the 360 in the beginning when no one's there.
No, yeah, you want to.
You know what I mean? So like in the middle, you're just gonna see Francis just like. You know what I mean?
Swapping it out.
Yeah, like so we were like, fuck it, we'll just go with the one, and like I think, yeah, dude, like we have some videos and clips and shit from the night.
Sick.
Oh, dude, I forgot this happened. Dude, what the fuck? I forgot that happened.
The finish came out hella good.
Yeah.
It looks hella good.
Like, I mean, yeah, it wasn't cheap.
No, I bet.
like, dude, again, it was just so worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even with this podcast, like, everyone knows I fucking rent this out, essentially. Like. But yeah, we added hella lights back there. We did hella shit.
It looks hella good.
These are just like the clips of like
it's a patio?
It's a patio.
I don't know why it doesn't feel like it's a patio from those videos. It feels like you guys are in.
Dude, we added like what we did was there's like a canopy up top, right? So, but we're bouncing a white light from there, so it's making it feel wider or like more open. And then we had two lights, one at a mirror with lasers. So like that one is facing the DJs, and then it's pointing back at the people, right? And then there's like a big like Sade mural, and we have a spotlight but interchangeable lights. So then it's like that's creating like more space, like. While you're there, dude, it was crazy. Like I learned so much. That's so crazy.
That's like when I was trying to learn about angles.
So much. I learned so much. I was like, oh shit! Like, how do you like manipulate lighting with mirrors? And also, like
that's sick.
Like that part, like really. I was like, oh fuck, hell yeah. Because visually we had a camera at like the back corner, one in front of the DJs, and then one floater. So
the ones he's sending you, that's just his floating ones, right?
That's just the floating ones.
Yeah, that's sick. I want to see. I can't wait to see everything.
It's gonna be sick. And like, yeah, we had pretty much a 4-hour full show.
Damn.
Non-stop. Like there wasn't
so
like
much content, bro. That's so dope.
I know. Yeah.
Y'all, it's overwhelming.
Like I know. So once I get everything, I'm gonna be. I don't know. Like I'm gonna release one of the entire night. Yeah. Right. Obviously, and then I'm gonna split them up into hours, and then from there we're gonna split them up into like clips 15-minute maybe clips, 10-minute clips. Yeah. And then from there we're gonna do shorts, reels. Blah, blah, blah.
Cool. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I was literally just thinking about all that.
It's just like I mean it's that's gonna be on that's gonna be all on this channel. I want it to maybe potentially be its own thing. Yeah. Like a boiler room or cool. Whatever. Like.
But for now, I don't. Focus on the one channel.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna start a new channel just for something new. Yeah. You know. But yeah, it was really really fucking cool. Thank you to everyone who showed up, danced, everyone who got a little ducky. I was passing out ducks at the festival at LIB, and then brought the extras. And like, dude, it was just cool because people were sending me their like
pictures.
their pictures on Monday, and they're like, I found the duck in my pocket. You know, just like shit like that. It was just so fucking fun.
So sick.
I met like some really dope people coming out to the show.
Nice.
And yeah, dude, it was just this weekend or this whole week has just been fucking such a blur. Like such a blur. It just feels like one long ass day. And
Damn.
it's been tight. It's been tight. But like I feel the come down now, you know? But again, like luckily, I don't know. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, I feel like lately, because I've been just thinking more positively or looking forward to things more frequently, like, more positive things have been popping up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's been, like, especially for someone who was, like, fucking down for, like, you know? Also,
no, I think it's a real thing. I think is like if you keep yourself in that state, all of a sudden you start attracting that around you and to you, and I don't know, there's something about it. I think it's real.
Yeah, like I don't know, like again, I haven't had this many people like reach out to me and be like, damn dude, like that was different, you know? Even people from like San Francisco, like who weren't at the show were like, I heard you had a really good set. You know? I was just like, yeah, I guess you'll just like, I don't know, you tell me later, I guess, when it's like out.
It's out.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, there's hiccups.
No, but I mean, if you're saying that it was a, you know, one of your best
it was just like,
sets,
dude, it was tight. And like, dude, even earlier today.
You're your worst critic, so I mean.
Yeah. And like, even just today in the group chat, right? Like, I just sent like 2 of the clips. And they're all, or Fabian, he was just like, dude, he was like, the videos look fucking sick as shit, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, proud of you. You know, and I'm like mid eating my fucking tostada, like fucking 3 beers in already. And like, I'm like about to cry, right? And then like immediately you just like pretty much called me gay. And I'm like, all right, it brought me back to life.
Exactly.
You know?
Had to bring you back.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just, but it was tight. It was tight. Like, I'm really grateful for everyone who like at least wanted to see, you know? But again, like after that set, like people were like, oh dude, like, and that was it, you know? Like they were just like, like, you know, like, oh dude, one guy, shout out to you. I don't remember your name, but he was like, oh, like, I was bummed that I wasn't going to see Skrillex and Fred again, but I'm glad that I saw your set. Like, you scratched that itch.
Yo.
And, like, I was like, dude, like, for real, I was just
That's
like...
a compliment, bro.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, those to me are, like, goats, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
Fuck yeah.
Like, Fred again with his production is insane. Skrillex with his mixing and production. Like, yeah, it was crazy. But, like, he was just like, nah, like... It was like, that was like, I got my itch from that. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I played Jersey Club. I played Baile. Dude, it was crazy. I was at 145 at one point. Like, everyone else is playing at like 130.
Yeah.
Which is cute. I'm such a dick.
Yeah, I was trying to make people move, actually, though.
dude. There's a moment where, like, me and Enos were going back to back, and then I played, like, a completely different style. And, like, he looked at me, he was like, relax. And I'm like, what? What? Okay, fine, I'll slow it down for you, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, I was just like, dude, we're DJs, right? You got to learn how to adapt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's exactly why I did the George.Daniel and Friends, because I gotta dictate the speed of everything. You're going back to back, and I'm gonna give you an extra 10-15 minutes of just solo time just for yourself. So, and then you can clip that, you can put that on your old, you know what I mean? I still made sure that you got your shit, but the moment that we went back to back, good night. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna make sure that they know who ran this.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
That's
like,
dope.
it was like, dude, it was just like, I kept telling him, like, remember, there's cameras. I kept pointing at them, and I'm like, remember, like, dude, play your hardest shit.
I was gonna say, making everybody play their A game, huh?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
dope.
this is
That's sick,
dude.
dude.
You know, it's lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, I don't
It's
want
forever.
yeah, like low key for real,
It
for real.
is.
You know, so it's just like,
gonna
dude,
be
like
online.
play your best shit, and if you can't keep up, then like cool. But I like again, I've always said I'm a festival DJ. You know, like dude, I started off my solo set with a techno song.
Oh shit.
I had no business playing techno. Like I sped that shit up from like 133 to like 138 real quick. You know, just to get my own set started. Like that shit was crazy. Like I blacked out after that. I just remember that, and then like, yeah, it was so like odd. I blacked out.
That's dope.
Like it was crazy. Like dude, and I'm also really proud of myself. I only had fucking three tequila sodas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was like so like locked in, like
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, like dude, it was crazy. Like even like homies who like homies within the industry, right? Like they were like, what the fuck was that? Like what the fuck? You know, I was like, I'm not gonna do what you guys do.
Yeah.
Like it's just not me. Like it's not me. And it's not like I've been doing this like fucking house shit, like just house, like trying to be like whatever the fuck for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not even like I'm not even trying to like yeah. I don't know. That's why like I book myself for my like I can only book myself from my gigs.
Yeah.
Like and I can like show out and like do what I want. Like the next show that I have planned out is going to be hopefully in San Francisco in November for my birthday. But we're going to do the same thing. But we're going to have like, it's going to be different. Like it's not going to be the same house shit. Like guaranteed.
Especially till then to start thinking about music and sets out.
Yeah. Like don't get me wrong. Yeah. For that one, I'm definitely going to have a 2-hour solo set. And then give the headliner
It's your birthday.
yeah. Yeah, it's my birthday.
Plus fucking San Francisco, man. Come on.
But yeah, I just want to show out and showcase. Skrillex did that shit so well in San Francisco. Did you see any of the clips?
From the show?
Yeah, from the Skrillex show. Oh my god, in San Francisco, I wasn't able to go. I was
Actually, I think I did see him and he was doing a back-to-back
with Fred again.
Yes.
And then Anderson .Paak came out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did see a clip of that. I
Yeah.
forget what he dropped, and then Fred again just looked at him all crazy, like, whoa. Yeah, it looked like he was on the next level too, right?
Yeah, no, just Skrillex. Like, oh, what I love about Skrillex and what he did this month, he showed out at like, because he knew he had like three like, well, technically he had like 2 big stages within the same week, right? Being like LIB and then San Francisco. The San Francisco show, the only reason why he was here was because Fred again is doing 3 nights at the Frost Amphitheater in Sanford. So we did 3 nights. He did it Tuesday through Thursday.
You didn't go to that, right?
No, I wanted to so bad, but I'm poor.
You did so much stuff.
I'm so poor. But
I'd have been like, damn.
I saw videos, and dude, I'm so happy
much
I didn't
fun.
go because, dude, white people don't dance. Dude, everyone's just with their fucking phones out, like just fucking being dumb. And it's just like, I get it, you're college students, and like, and Fred again is an artist. Like, he's like playing the piano at one point, then he's playing his MPC, and then next thing he's like running around the crowd and everything, and just like doing like he's just like a real like artist kind of, like, and it's just I don't know, like in comparison to him doing back-to-backs with Skrillex, it's completely different. Because Skrillex is obviously the show.
Yeah.
You know? And then when he's like finally able to just do him, he's like, he's so like quirky almost, you know? He's like such a nerd. Like he's such a nerd of this like music shit. But dude, he has this one video. Oh, dude. The one video I wish I had it pulled up, but he has this one video with Anderson .Paak, and they're like pretty much like made it like a short or reel or whatever of their new song that just came out. And dude, this fool is on. This fool is fucking teeth grinding back and forth. Like they turn to him and he's like, And it's like, bro, relax. Anderson Paak is just on the drums, just like, you know?
Got me adjusting my speed. 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 Got me adjusting my speed.
Like,
Damn.
dude, but he's just like so locked in, I guess, you know, whatever you need to lock in.
Right.
But yeah, dude, that shit was so fucking funny to see. Yeah. But nah, dude, like, yeah. Again, I'm super grateful for everyone who pulled up to the show. I'm like more excited to like finally like post it eventually. I think like in 2 weeks, once this episode is released, we'll have it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I think at that point, I think I'm gonna start a Twitch.
Very cool. You gonna stream? What are you gonna stream? The shows or just yourself?
I'm gonna start with the shows, right? So release not just the show on YouTube at the same time, but also on Twitch, so we can watch it live.
That's
right?
crazy. That's dope.
And do live on both of them.
See, I can get into that.
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. So like we'll do that, and then so like build a Twitch channel and everything, and then from there
Cool.
I'll just like I don't know, fucking stream video games. I don't know. I fucking suck at life, dude. I don't know. I'm just trying to like keep having shit out, you know?
Yeah.
Because, dude, I be having fucking moments. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has these moments in the shower, right? When you're like, those are your best thinking moments for some reason.
Showers,
you know?
yeah.
I think it's also like the vulnerability of being so naked, you know? Where you're just like thinking, you know?
Well, it's that, and then we're forced to be off our phone. So then we got to
True.
just like go old school, and then all of a sudden you start coming up with these great ideas.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I just like been thinking where I'm like, I need to either focus on the music or focus on the content. And my friends are focused on the music, so I'll just piggyback off them.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds horrible, but
No.
like I'll focus on the content part where they're gonna piggyback off of me. And I'm the only one doing this, and everyone's doing this.
Yeah. I
So,
think it's
like-
gonna benefit you in the long run.
Well, not just that, but like I think it's gonna benefit them so much more.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
definitely. And it'll be
Um,
nice to you can kind of show people the way after, you know, like this is what you need to do.
Well, yeah, and also, dude, I don't know. I think people believe in themselves, but they don't trust themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
I literally that's exactly the description of what of me right now. I believe.
I think I've
myself.
like said it out loud to like tell myself that like, you know, but
That's
like,
yeah, I like that.
but like, I'm finally starting to trust myself and being like, nah, like this, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you can do. You just have to like really try and like really like want it. I think I was like bullshitting myself for a little bit. Like I was just also very lost. But in general, I was like, I really want this. I like grew up going to these things, watching thousands of people just move and like laugh. And like that, yeah.
That's dope.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just challenging to do it and like almost feel like you're alone in a fucking sea full of artists. You know what I mean? Like, obviously we all going through our own shit. Obviously. But I just think it's like so unfair how like we don't support each other the same way that we should. If this is the community that we want to be a part of. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I'm also very outspoken and very jaded, and you guys know all that, obviously. But I fucking wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I trust you. And then you fucking disappoint me in any way, then I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? Like I stuck out my neck. Not even for others, but for myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can, you know, a person can only trust so much. And yeah, like, it just like, I just want people to like understand that like this art shit is really fucking lonely at some points.
It is.
But like, it's crazy when you're doing it for other people who don't even know that it's for them yet.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, yo, like, just.
That's a big one. I mean, it's exactly how it is too. It's like you're making this for all these people, and they have no idea. They don't know what's coming. There's no. It's just that.
And
then you put it out, and you gotta just wait and
just sit there, you know, and just hope that it falls in the right ears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gets picked up by the algorithm or some bullshit.
It's definitely very lonely sometimes too, because you wish you can have a team of people to like.
Well, it's just like also you don't hear the thank yous.
Yeah, well, definitely that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and like, dude, like I appreciate you. This is awesome. Thank you. Like those little things are like really impactful and very meaningful to an artist, to a creative, to like anyone really. You know what I mean? A pat on the back goes such a long way.
Yeah.
A simple "I see you," dude. That's what I was like, dude. I was like crying in the car or whatever, and I was just like, dude, like, I just finally feel seen in this scene that I've been a part of since I was 21. And like, yeah, it was just like weird. It was, yeah. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm really excited to see if anyone even reacts to this.
Oh, they will.
You know what I mean?
They will.
Like, yeah.
I mean,
it's just like
there's not very many people doing it at the level like if you're doing it right now, because you have to be like a big touring DJ to be trying to do video shows.
Dude,
and
it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's expensive as fuck, right? But like if like you had a team, if you had 3 people believing in each other, like what's $250?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? If your fucking return is gonna be fucking 5, 6, you know.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck's the, you know, like just teamwork, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I know. It just feels like, yeah. I don't know. I know exactly what you mean though, but we'll get there. You just gotta build your team yourself and find people. It's hard. I wish you can just fall into a situation where you find a group of like-minded people that want to do the same exact thing and are on the same page, and you're like, you guys are all willing to invest and to like make this thing and create this company. But it just doesn't happen like that. I thought it was too with this thing, and now I'm learning that I have to just do my whole like studio production and all that stuff by myself, and I'm ready to like thinking about the next step. I've been talking about it with my dad to like expand this and do something crazier with it and create a second studio. And
Good.
So I just like, and then it's just the whole worry about inviting people I don't know here. So I'm just like, I'm going to just lock this house down so crazy. Everything's going to be just cameras and security and just everything.
Yeah.
So that when I do start reaching out to more clients and expanding this, and I already know what my prices are going to be, all that stuff. And I've been like talking about for just like a single cam, or if they want the multicam, it's different. And if they want the editing, and I've like,
you're going to have to hire an editor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eventually.
You're gonna have to eventually, because like even if you just get 3, that's gonna be overwhelming.
Exactly.
You know.
But if I can get 3, I can literally work part time and then just have the 3 clients a week or whatever.
I mean, that's why like I bought this little guy. You know, I'm gonna start doing my own shit.
Yeah, dude, that's
doing little
dope.
vlogs.
You can always get the little thing that's just where it straps right there, so you don't you just be hand free and just it's POV.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that and like maybe like doing that for my sets.
Yeah.
And then mostly for myself, honestly, in the sense of like
video journaling kind of
yeah, and like remembering mixes.
That's my favorite thing, man.
You know?
I feel like my memory's really bad, so when
I black out, dude.
document
I black
everything-
out like every time I'm behind the decks, like a dead ass. Like I black out. I don't know the mixes I did. Like, dude, at one point I literally turned to Christian. I was like, I've never done this. Like I've never done this mix. Like I bought like. All the songs that I used yesterday, except for like 5, I bought the night before. Like I don't have decks to practice on. Like I'm not fortunate, or like I spend my money elsewhere, you know, and like on this and like the shows and everything. Like I don't have the ability to practice the same way that everyone else does.
Yeah.
But I think that's to my benefit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's new to you, it's new to me, and I'm gonna react the same way that you're gonna react. So when you see me, like, it's like live. It's live. Like live. It was just so crazy. Like I was doing shit that I didn't even know I could. Like for real. Like I didn't know that I can do that on those decks in front of people for the first time. You know?
Damn, you were in some kind of state.
I was
bro.
like, dude, I was like, even before, like, everyone was like practicing or doing whatever the fuck they were doing. And I was just like pacing, like I was getting ready for a fight. You know, like it was like
you're the main event, bro.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
But like, yeah, it was like I truly treated it like my showcasing, and like this is like through and through who I want to be.
It really was your showcasing it, man. If in reality, I mean,
dude, I DJed for fucking 3 hours essentially.
You get to like bring your baby to life that you've been just thinking about and planning, and now you get to like slowly show it to people or put it all out. Or however you do it, you know?
And also like I'm just so tired of people like being like, oh, San Jose wants to listen to this or like blah blah blah. It's like people don't know what they want to listen to. Fucking play them something new and they're gonna react.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
I think your style actually plays a little bit more to people nowadays now because we're in this scroll quick kind of fast. We're not all just next video, different things, different genres.
Yeah.
So when you're actually sitting there, you're like, nah, I'm gonna throw in different types of beats. It's almost like plays to like what we are developed in our
That's who
minds
I am,
nowadays.
dude. I have ADHD,
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm saying.
I get bored. I get
like
bored. Like, don't get me
ADHD.
wrong. I love you guys. I love all my friends who DJ and blah blah blah. But some of your sets are so boring. They're so like they're so predictable. Is my thing. Is like it's predictable and it's like, dude, like do something like. Even if it's just like throwing in a reggaeton song every once in a while, like just fucking, I don't know, dude. Just fucking.
It does something to the crowd. Where all of a sudden it's just a little pop, like oh hey. All of a sudden
well, also like if you do it every once in a while, like people are like, whoa, he's trying something. Like you know, people who were there the last week are gonna remember that you didn't do that, and they're like, oh fuck, like look at the motherfucker, like learning.
This is not just background music. I'm playing right now, like, yeah, I get it. That's sick. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. And like, yeah, it was just really cool. Cause like, don't get me wrong, like people like Dawada, she does that. She does like drum and bass and she brings in like other shit. And like, that's why she is where she is. You know what I mean? Like, that's why like a lot of the local acts are local acts. You play the same set, you know, people are comfortable with it. That's cool. That's cool. You eat. Congrats.
Yeah. People get comfortable, but it's gotta be like, get uncomfortable because that's where you make your best shit, dude.
That's when people from other places want to be like, oh shit, like this motherfucker's actually trying. Someone like Snack went from like just like he went from being a DJ to an artist, like full and through an artist.
Nice.
And like, oh dude, it's just I like seeing people like him, seeing people like Chongo and like a handful of others. Like it's just like dope to see them be who I think they want to be, not just what I think they want the crowd or like the room or whatever the fuck. Like just because you're a Latin house type set doesn't mean you can't bring in Moombahton. Maybe, you know, yeah, it's at 105, but like if you're a DJ, you can bring that down. Yeah. And bring in a different vibe, you know what I mean? It's still Latin, it's still this. People are still dancing. People are probably gonna remember that more so than the other 40 minutes that you played.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just like, dude, I don't know. Just play with different colors, dude. We're artists. We're painters. We're artists. Yes. Just remember that. And like, there's so much more than just fucking blacks and whites. Like, you can play with it. And like, again, LIB fucking inspired me so much. Like Justin Martin said, we were there for 4 songs. Christian cried. Like, dude, like that was the vibe we were on. We were on music. We were on vibes. We were on fucking like just feeling like we were together. Like that was. I think that.
That sounds like such a good time.
Like yeah, dude, it was just crazy. Like our first night that we were there. Like, don't get me wrong, we had our little mushrooms or whatever, and we were just giggly. Like, we were
that's what I love,
dude. We were just having, like, honestly, if the entire festival was just that, like we would have all left with fucking smiles on our face. And like that was day one, and we were just like, yo, like from here we're just vibing
better.
Yeah. And it was just like I don't know, man, it was just so sick going to the lake, coming back, you know. Shout out Jess. I love you, Jess. I love you so much. She cooked for everyone the entire fucking trip, and I love her so much.
It was a camp out type thing?
It was a camp.
Nice.
Yeah. So we were there 4 nights total.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It was a lot.
It's a really long time.
It was a lot.
I've
I was
never
telling
done a
Christian as we
festival
were
that long.
driving, because like I drove and for once, because he usually drives to all the festivals, and like I drove, and I was like, dude, my social battery level was so low by the end of the night. Like, so low. Like, you know, I can only take for...
No, yeah. 100%.
Also, all the party favors can only do so much, you know?
Exactly.
Like, at one point, like, you need your bed, and you need to just...
Recharge.
It was just one of those. But, yeah. I don't know. This week has been so much fun. By next episode, I think we'll have at least the audio complete, saved and chopped up, so we'll release that, and the video will be like a week later.
That's dope.
But outside of that, I have a show at the Hawthorne at some point. The Amoeba Boys are gonna do their first time, you know, performance. So it's me, Fabian, aka Disc, aka Disc, and Jelly, aka Christian.
Wait, was that the ones where you guys were, or is that a different group? The Bean House?
It's the Bean House Mafia.
You guys,
BHM was the original name.
Okay, I
but
just
then
wanted
we
to
were
know if
like,
it was you guys
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a
rebranded.
little like, you know.
Yeah,
So
no.
We have the
I like
Amoeba
the Amoeba
Boys.
Boys. That's what.
Yeah, so we have the Amoeba Boys. If you see us floating around on the Instagram, follow, I guess, if you want. If you don't, I don't really care.
Show some love.
Yeah, but we have our first show at Hawthorne at some point next month, so that's gonna be fun. But other than that, I think I have like 3 other gigs lined up that I can't really talk about. Just like,
Not
dude,
yet,
after
not
that one show, dude, everyone was like, "So do you want to play a set?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker, like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course."
Hell
But
yeah, dude. That's
yeah,
dope,
I'm
man.
hyped. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. And there's so much more that we're gonna do, especially with all these cameras that we just bought and everything. I love you guys. Peace.